Gemma, who's on the screen?
That's the matey bus driver.
No, he's kitman now.
Yeah, but he was a bus driver.
Helmet, yeah.
I tell you what, Adam. When I first joined Liverpool, they had the Community Shield as the first game of the season against Leeds, and I stood outside the training ground waiting to get on the bus, and he went, "Yeah, this is a usual trip to Wembley for Liverpool." I think, he had to eat those words a few years later, but they sort of, you can tell by that presentation there. Oh, what a guy! I mean, that typifies Liverpool and the connection they've got with some of the former staff members. It's wonderful to see. Helmet, that was his name. Helmet.
Yeah, Graham's his name. Helmet's his nickname. He was the bus driver, and then he went over to kitman. He's probably smiled 4 times in his life. And that's the 4th time there. The other 3 were probably when they won trophies, but he is a great character, yeah. He used to, if he cleaned your boots, you were lucky.
Yeah. Oh, what a guy. That's beautiful, Adam. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it is great to see. I think we're going to see Wijnaldum come up now. Robbo, looks like he's going to be moving on to pastures new. What do you think about his overall contribution to Liverpool? I mean, Champions League, Premier League trophies. It's phenomenal in that aspect.
I think you just have to look at his contribution this season, when the problems that they've had with the injuries that they've had, playing for Pino at centre-half, the problems that they've had at centre-half. Wijnaldum has been the mainstay throughout this season. I'm surprised that they didn't do more to keep him. I suspect they did as much as they probably could. But he'll definitely be missed. We know that Liverpool aren't flush with cash at the moment. They're not going to dip into the market 3 or 4 times, spending 60, 70 million on players. And he's going to leave a huge hole when he leaves, which he obviously is going to do this summer. He's been instrumental in a lot of the wins that they've had this year, and rebuilding the form again. Obviously, there was uncertainty whether he would stay or not, but I think today in the pictures that we're seeing, we can clearly see that he's not going to be around next year.
Murph?
He'll have to give that back at him if he stays.
Possibly.
He's been a super player for Liverpool. He's got that lovely balance in midfield of being able to keep the ball nicely, a good technician, but also do the physical aspect and get back and help the defensive side. The defensive side of his game is really good as well. And ironically, for all the hard work he's done over the years, I mean, his durability is phenomenal, but probably be remembered for the brace against Barcelona in the famous comeback game. He's not known for his goals, but he'll always be remembered for that evening. But it's nice to see him get a good send-off. Probably, Robbo, the reason that they've not moved heaven and earth to keep him is the emergence of Curtis Jones. What I understand is that you can tell the evidence is there in terms of the games he's played this season, but high hopes for Curtis Jones playing in that position, left of a 3 rather than a front player. And probably the emergence of him has probably made them decide that they're going to let him go.